People across Arkansas and the whole country are coming down with the coronavirus in record numbers. New cases clocked in at just under 4,000 today. That's after we set a one-day record, just under 5,000 yesterday. And this surge in cases means we have shot right past the 20,000 mark in active cases, 21,000 in fact. The number of people with a confirmed positive infection has doubled in a week. Hospitals have 40 more patients than yesterday, but keep in mind that number was 0 yesterday. Governor Asa Hutchinson warned everyone to take precautions as you head out tonight to party. Take precautions tonight and this weekend, but many schools have just a couple of days to take precautions ahead of thousands of kids and teachers heading back to the classroom. THV 11's Mercedes McKay shows us how districts are preparing and what doctors are advising.
These classroom seats may be empty now, but come next week, kids will be sitting right here. And despite rising in COVID-19 cases, the Benton School District says they're ready for next semester.
I know there are a lot of nerves both on the staff, the parents, the students. Everyone's a little nervous hearing about this new variant, but I know that the school district is doing everything that we can to keep our staff and our students safe and healthy.
This hallway in Benton High School won't be quiet for much longer as Christmas break comes to a close. But while students and staff relaxed, cleaning was the district's top priority.
During these past 2 weeks, our maintenance crews have been working constantly to make sure that every surface that kids would touch across all of our district has been sanitized.
Isabella Bradley with the district says that means everything from classrooms to door handles. While some guidelines have recently changed from the CDC, she says as of now, second semester will look like the first.
Everything that we are doing comes from the Arkansas Department of Health and the governor's office. We are waiting to hear anything that would change, then we can decide what we're going to do as a district.
School starting back up in the midst of the Omicron variant spreading is something that makes doctors like Gene Shelby nervous.
It is very contagious. I don't think there's any doubt about that you really don't have to have that much exposure. And even people that are vaccinated are at risk of catching this.
Dr. Shelby says if your kid hasn't been vaccinated, get that done now. If they are protected, he says extra precautions are still necessary.
If I was a parent, regardless of whether the school were mandating it, I would mandate it as a parent that if you're going to be in a classroom full of kids, you got to be wearing a mask.
While we get ready to ring in a new school year, Dr. Shelby says we aren't at the finish line just yet.
We're still in the middle of this pandemic, and the virus is there and it's spreading. And I think everybody needs to take the proper precautions to try to slow it down.
Mercedes McKay, THV 11 News.
Mercedes, thank you. Also in Saline County, Bryant Public Schools announced on Facebook today that masks will be required the first week back to school because of the rising rate of cases in Saline County.